should have won that game. We could have won that game yesterday. It's again, a lot of the takeaways, a lot of the giveaways that we gave up. 17 points. That's a lot of points that they scored off of the takeaways. Yeah. It's one of those things where you can't put it on one person. A lot of people are just putting on Blaine Gabbert, and it just doesn't. Yeah. It just doesn't work that way.
I do hate you guys the most out of everybody. And I make no, I don't mince words about that. I'm right up front with that. I'm a true blue 49er hater.
Are you listening?
Woo! I'm sorry for being late. Normally I would come in right after a game, right? I know, man. It took me a few minutes because we lost our second game in a row. I'm a little sick and tired of that. Why do we have to keep losing such stupid losses? I did a lot of venting after the game. So I said to myself, let's take a break. Breathe, get over it. We knew we were not going to go 16-0 anyway. So each loss has an impact. So, I'm feeling better now. Besides, and normally I have optimism out of control anyway, right? I was checking out PFT Live, and they have a segment on that program where they try to predict the upsets of the week coming up this Sunday, right? So I turned that up. I was like, oh, hell yeah. Get ready to tell me about 49ers about to upset the Buffalo Bills. Let me hear. So as I'm sitting there listening, you want to hear the 49ers name called, right? So it kept going and going and going. They never mentioned it. Rob Stats Guerra is Mike's assistant, right? That's his production man. Rob is a huge 49er fan. What's up, Rob? Anyway, Mike says the probability of predicting upset is nearly impossible. It's the teams that you least expect to have the upset that are going to have the upset. So I says, well, okay. You can still wish the 49ers upset the Bills because that's going to be a tough game. It's on the East Coast. It's the Bills. The Bills are riding hot right now. And, oh, God, I'm scared. Ain't no shame in being scared, y'all. Ain't no shame in being scared. Because in the first place, the Bills are on a hot roll right now. And it's just not a nice place for the 49ers to be. And so I'm thinking about Colin Kaepernick, right? Let's segue this all together. Immediate segue into Colin Kaepernick, who is allegedly restructuring a contract. You heard the details about the contract? Is that outrageous or what? They came to Colin just a few minutes before the game started and said, Colin, boom, dude, we got you covered right here, bro. All right? Now, this releases us of any responsibility if you get hurt or anything like that. We're going to add some money to the contract. Some of the things you're getting right now will be guaranteed. The mumbo jumbo of a contract talk. They were just going nuts, right? And Colin looks at it like, hell no. And so the contract, well, you've read the contract, right? You've heard about it, right? It stipulates that the 49ers will no longer be responsible for Colin monies that will be owed to him should he get hurt during the course of play, right? This is all the 49ers are interested in. So if Colin signs that, then theoretically, if Gabbert continues to mess up, they can send Colin in without being concerned with his safety, because everybody knows it's about the money. They do not want to play $14.9 million if Colin gets hurt and not getting, and you know how they go, we're not getting any value for our dollar. It's driven. Okay, so that's the situation there. They won't do it. Theoretically, because the 49ers put that rumor out there in the first place, and we know it. So I figured that was supposed to be following in that path. Colin signs a paper, dramatically comes into the game, and everybody's all right. At the end of the year, if he wants to leave, he can leave. The 49ers want to say goodbye, they can say goodbye. Everything's clean cut, and everybody's happy. One problem. Chip Kelly says, I haven't made up my mind yet as to who's going to be playing. So here's the thing. We have to wait. That decision could be coming up very soon. Ain't sure what's going to happen. I got to tell you. Can I just tell you my part on this real quick? Here's the thing I'm thinking about. You send Gabbert into Buffalo, because God knows that is going to be a scary place to be this weekend for a 49er. Buffalo is scary on the defense. Send Gabbert in as a sacrificial lamb. Let him be killed. And whoever starts this week in Buffalo will be killed, guaranteed. I'm hoping it's an upset. I am. I'm not going to give up on that. I hope we win. We have a chance. But somebody's going to get hurt. And therefore, next week, 49ers come back home against Tampa Bay. A little lighter weight defense. Cap comes in, rides on a white horse, gets off, and he wins that game. Now he's ingratiated by everybody, including possibly Jed York. Who knows? And Trent Baalke. Nah, that's asking too much. Trent's gonna say, I don't like him, okay? I don't like him. I want him out. That's Trent Baalke, man. Do this. Anyway, you know what I want to do? I want to talk to you a little bit about the last game and say, I'm telling you, man, the Arizona Cardinals, we could have won that game, Pete. We could have won that game. I got a guy that's gonna cheer us up. We'll talk about that and get some insights on what he thinks is going to happen in Buffalo as well. Now, fam, the misery and pain and suffering is all throughout the entire United States, and from what I understand, parts of Western Europe and Australia. I mean, the 49ers have made everybody mad. I'm in here. I'm with Rio here in Arizona. Rio is in the worst place you could possibly be between now. God, Rio's got 3 days. Rio, you may have to endure shit for weeks.
Weeks. They could not wait. I have a guy in the office. When the Cardinals were 1-2, he didn't want to talk about football. Cardinals was 1-3, didn't want to talk about football. Guess who came to my desk today?
That dude came to the desk.
Talking about football today.
But he was talking major trash.
He couldn't wait. He could not wait. He came in there with the Cardinal, what is it? The polo shirt with the Cardinal symbol on it. I was just burning my eyes right now, brother. You burning my
logo
eyes.
And talking smack. This is what
talking.
People in Texas. Oh,
it was hard.
Real, it's gonna be okay, man. I tell you what. Now I'm wondering though, from what we know now, are we doomed? We're not even a quarter of the way through the season. Is it over, Rio? Is there any way we can come back? Are we going down the same path as last year?
You know, I want to give the Empire a little feedback on myself. I'm a positive person. Even my blood type is B positive, if you can believe that. I'm going to go this route. If you take the 17 points that we gave to the Cardinals, we would have won 21-16. Just think about that. The miscues, the fumbles, all of that. If we could have took all of those back, we would have took them 17 points back, and we would have probably even tacked on the touchdown, and we would have won that game. Now, to answer your question truthfully, we're now the worst team in our division, and we still have to play everybody in our division again. So it is not looking good, Ronbo. That's what I can say. It's not looking good. It has a lot to do with, everybody wants to blame the quarterback. Everybody wants to see Cap. I personally want to see Cap. I want to see if he can do something different with the offense. But it's not all on Blaine Gabbert. You have to look at the defensive line because the Cardinals. Well, first, let's start with Dallas. I know I'm backpedaling a little bit. As soon as we lost Navarro, Dallas just ran it down our throats. And the downside of that is Arizona paid attention to that. And when they came out, they were running the ball on our defensive line. Looks like they were getting 5 and 6 yards per run. So there's a lot of work that we would have to do. And, as optimistic as I was at the beginning of the season, I'm hoping for 6 or 7 wins now. That's where I'm at now. I hope we can get 6 or 7 wins, get a good pick. And unfortunately, that's where I'm at right now with that. We had to play Buffalo. So that's just, man. I had nightmares.
You know what, Rio, I got to tell you, though, you're right about, that you pointed out something that's real scary. I think every offense in the league is going to run it right. You know what? When we lost also Deforest Buckner, we got a half of Arik Armstead playing out there. That is not helping any. Because the thing is, Ballore, Ballore did not do bad. Do you know he led the team in tackles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we have hope, but it just didn't look good for us yesterday.
Yeah, Gerald Hodges has got to. I don't know. When Ray Armstrong went down, I guess that was it for anybody else other than Bowman. And I always said Bowman should be starting as he is, and also they should have Ballore in there with him if you're not going to put Ray Armstrong. See, so we could have won last week. I think if Ballore starts along next to Bowman, I think it would have been a whole nother ball game.
Oh, no.
You know?
Definitely, I agree with that one, and I agree with you as well that we should have won that game against Dallas.
Oh,
should have won that game. We could have won that game yesterday. It's again, a lot of the takeaways, a lot of the giveaways that we gave up. 17 points. That's a lot of points that they scored off of the takeaways. So,
yeah.
It's one of those things where you can't put it on one person. A lot of people are just putting on Blaine Gabbert, and it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It just doesn't work that way. It was.
Everybody puts it on Blaine. It's it wasn't Blaine standing out there doing this after his touch.
Man, I was so mad when I saw.
It wasn't Blaine that was fumbling the ball. Chris Davis go run out and fumble the ball 10 yards away from the goal line, so Cardinals could just run a gently touchdown.
One play and they scored a touchdown. Oh, I just wanted to just. Oh my goodness.
I just. There's so many things that need improving. And something real, we lost at the beginning of the season, like I've always said, we lost 3 receivers that had been working all season long. You can't develop chemistry with new receivers all of a sudden expect to go anywhere. We lost Ellington, we lost Smelter, we lost Rogers. Those 3 guys I think were gonna start. Gone.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden they gotta get a brand new set of receivers.
Yeah.
There's no and Quentin Patton was probably supposed to be the backup. He wasn't supposed to be starting.
He wasn't supposed to be starting, and he's out there starting. And another thing I want to point out is when you have your return dude out there running routes, that's how you know that we are very thin at the wide receiver position. And then on top of that, I believe he had over 100 yards. So not only is he running routes, he was the A1 receiver yesterday. So it's not looking good. I don't want to say doom, but it's not looking good, Ronbo.
Yeah. Game 5. Because I tell you right now, and McDonald wasn't there. There was no go-to guy. Torrey Smith is not going to get a lot of shots or targets. So it was just a bad situation all the way around. Yeah. Gabbert's going to get full blame for it. And, he got his share of blame coming, too. He made me so mad on several plays. So he is definitely to be to blame as well. But, man, I tell you what, I don't know what they're going to do. We need some people back on defense.
Yeah.
We need McDonald back. The offensive line all of a sudden seems to be crumbling. I don't know. It's worrisome. Yeah.
You give up 7 sacks. And that's another thing that everybody's going to blame Gabbert, but you got to look at the trenches. You got to look at the linemen. You give up 7 sacks. 7. And Blaine Gabbert's not a Peyton Manning where he can't scramble. He can run. He can scramble a little bit.
And he gets rid of the ball quick. So there's no reason other than the receivers. Like I said before, everybody says, don't blame the receivers. They said Blaine was looking downfield. I saw his face. Yeah. There was nobody open. They were covered.
Yeah, nobody open. That is very true. And that goes back to the point that we made at the receiver core. I was looking for Smelter. I was ready to see what he could do. And again, optimistic at the beginning. And now we got Navarro going for the year. It's just not looking good. I hate to keep saying that, but it's just not looking good.
No, it's true, Rio. It is so true, man. And I just don't know what. And Buffalo they must be licking the chops, boy. Oh, here come the 49ers. Oh, hell no. They know they're going to get an ass whooping. Yeah. I bet they're already thinking that way.
You know it. Because we let they behinds up last time we played. So they're ready for, different coach and all of that, different regime. But they remember that. They remember when we got them. That's for sure. So they are ready for us. And Anquan Bolden, that's another receiver that I wish we could have kept with Anquan Bolden. I was thinking about him yesterday. That's how bad our situation is at wide receiver. It's like I wish Anquan Bolden was there. But
Real, you're right. You know what, Quint? No, it's too late. Trent should have known that after losing both Smelter and Rogers, he should go after a possession receiver. He should have went back. Anquan, come on in here. You know I was playing.
You know I was playing with you.
You know I was going to stand you, man.
April Fools.
Because look at us.
April Fools. It ain't April Fools. It don't matter. I was just joking.
What are we gonna do against Buffalo, man? Well, what do you see coming realistically? I mean, how bad is it gonna be?
Realistically, I will say this, and I'm not sure how much the faithful, my brothers in arms, my faithful, I'm not sure how much they read. What I read about an hour ago is the head cheese, AKA the coach, is looking to make some changes. And don't be surprised if you see that big old afro under a helmet starting at quarterback. That little shakeup may change things around. I'm still looking for a win. I'm still looking for a win because I'm looking at it like this. Buffalo, they beat New England. They're going to hang their hats on that New England win. But we are talking about a New England team without Tom Terrific.
Yeah.
So, that doesn't, they beat New England in New England and all that stuff. But I'm sure that we can still get them probably by a field goal.
All right. Real, I'll go with you on that, man. Real, with that said, 3, 2, 1.
Niners! We're going to win by 3. It's going to be 17-20, faithful. Do not give it up. Don't give up faith. We are still in it. We're still in it. You know it, baby.
Fam, I went out and got one of my, the TTC. You know about the TTC, right? Everybody knows about the TTC by now. Now, what I did is as I watched the TTC, as they're going back and forth, one guy that got my interest last year, I've been trying to get him forever to join us because I want to ask him a few questions, was Cattle Dog. Cattle Dog was riding in his truck and making me laugh my ass off. I said, he's talking bad stuff. He wasn't talking about my team at that particular time, but I've been checking him out since then. And I said, okay, let's talk to Cattle Dog and get some observations on him. He's the guy who thought he was going to go to Levi Stadium last year and play in the Super Bowl. I'm still laughing at that video every chance I get. Cattle Dog, I'm telling you, man, I'm delighted you joined me here, man. I'm telling you, because I got a few questions I want to ask you, and you know about that. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Just been sipping on a few Modelo's and taking it easy.
Cattle Dog, you guys looked a lot like we did before this game. Now, here's the thing. I'm wondering, are you proud of that victory, seeing how it unfolded and how it came about? I mean, are you believing now it's the mediocre 49ers that you got past? And the thing is, we gave you that game. Well, how many turnovers? Now, are you feeling strong about the Cardinals' chances from this point forward?
I'm not a homer by any means, even though on cam I'll get on and say some pretty outlandish things. Is what I will say is I hope Bruce Arians learned from this game that the running game is our friend right now. And I think him lack of running the ball against the Patriots, and again, well, we'd had no chance against Buffalo because we were down by 17. But the lack of running it against the Patriots and the Rams cost us 2 victories.
Glad you brought that up, because I was about to ask you about that. What is with Arians and insisting on going that long ball all game long?
Well, he's constantly talking about no risk it, no biscuit. he lives by that, I swear, man. It makes me so frustrated because, I like to see football like 17-10 games where, I get 5 drives that are all 7-minute long and I get points out of each one, and I just pound it down your throat. That's the kind of football I like.
Give me some observations about how well you think the 49ers are going to do from here, though. And is it possible? Because you guys came back in that one game. Now you got one game above us. What are you looking at as far as the division goes as well?
Well, I watch and I read. I'm a news junkie, whether it be, politics, sports, or whatever. And I read everything all the time. I'd rather read than watch TV. And, you guys don't have any talent. You just don't. And I'm not being that just because I hate the 49ers, because I do hate you guys the most out of everybody. And I make no, I don't mince words about that. I'm right up front with that. I'm a true blue 49er hater, empire and all. I've been to the Candlestick twice.
Yeah.
Got waxed both times in 2000 and 2002.
Yeah.
I think. And one year I went. I think it was when you went 2-4. You guys beat us, and that's the only team you beat.
Yeah.
I didn't like the smell of Candlestick Park. I just don't like you guys. I mean, it is what it is. But
and
you have
you realize,
talent.
Yeah, lack of talent. And
Chip Kelly is not an NFL coach. I mean, his system doesn't work. Look how gassed your defense was. And that's how, I think I read somewhere last year that the defense for the Eagles played 4 more games than everybody else in the league. I read that somewhere. I don't know where.
No, that's documented. Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
They play like 4 more games a season.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't work in the NFL, because you can't, with the way everybody's offenses are in the pros, everybody can get it rolling. And on a tired defense, it's a lot easier. You got to save that defense. You got to, get first downs, and you got to eat up clock, and you can't just keep throwing them out there every 2 minutes. And if the other team gets rolling, then it's even worse, I mean, the first quarter of our game, was pretty pathetic. What'd we have, like 5 punts each or something like that?
Yeah, it was definitely the punt, who could punt the highest and the longest and the most. That first quarter, that's true. It seems the Cards got the same problem, though, as far as 49ers, as far as the who can score in the first quarter. Actually, we've been doing pretty well in the first quarter this year. This, in fact, was really interesting. This is the first quarter all season we didn't. This is the first quarter we've never scored.
We haven't even done that yet.
Yeah.
We have not scored in the first quarter yet.
See, we got
pathetic.
you there. I'm telling you, Cal Dog, had we not made all those mistakes, we win that game.
Man, you guys should have won that game. Gabbert missed 3 wide open TDs for bombs. He just missed them.
Yeah,
3
that's true.
that I remember.
Yeah,
If,
no, he did.
If he'd just got it in the area, in the same zip code, he would have ran to the goal line. You should have had 21 points, because Gabbert can't hit the broadside of a barn.
You know that one, he hit that one across the middle of the streeter that he missed? Yeah, exactly. I remember that one. And also,
But
yeah.
I do like that number 17 you guys picked up.
Jeremy Curley.
I think that kid's a baller. He's quick, and he's very elusive, and I like that. I like that guy. I was impressed with him.
There you go, Cal Dog, giving props to Jeremy Curley.
I have liked a lot of your players in the past, though. I'm really impressed with Coffee, who retired to go join the military.
Yeah.
Gave up all that money. It just kind of reminds me of Pat Tillman. I really like that kid that that retired on you.
Bowman?
That guy, he was going to be a player.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to be a player.
I'm
And,
still bothered with that.
I always did like Frank Gore, even though he killed us. Fucking Frank the Tank, man. No, I'm serious. I did like Frank Gore. I wish we had, at the time, a guy like that would just, kill you.
Yeah.
And 6 yards all day long. 6 yards all day long. 6 yards all day long. And next thing you know, he's got 120 and, 1 TD, and San Francisco wins.
And controlling the clock. Okay, and how about the 49ers? Do you think there's a chance we could beat Buffalo? We got 10 days to get ready. What are the odds?
that's why I think we're going to beat the Jets, because we got 10 days and Carson will have plenty of time to get healthy and hopefully have some good hard practices and get out of that slump with not being on the same page with the receivers.
Yeah.
But, honestly, I thought you guys would have won 5 games this year. And I don't see you winning against defenses like Buffalo. I just don't. And especially with Bowman and that other guy not playing in the middle. I mean, you might beat teams like Tampa Bay. I think you got a chance to beat the Dolphins. I think you got a chance to, beat some of those teams. You play Philly this year, don't you?
No. And it's a good thing because Carson Wentz definitely concerns me. So, no, there's no Philly this year.
Oh, that's right. You played Dallas. Yeah, that's right. Dallas.
Nice.
But I think you'll get a win against Tampa Bay. I think you'll get a win against the Dolphins, and you might get a win against the Jets. But other than that, I don't see too many more coming your way. I just don't. Even if Kaepernick comes back, which I don't think he's ready to play, because he had 3 surgeries.
Yeah.
And this is what I don't understand about Homer fans. And I call them Homer fans because they're screaming about cap. The dude had 3 surgeries over the offseason. He's 20. I mean, when I looked at him at the sideline, I'm like, he really looks like Squid Billy now because he looks skinny. Yeah, and when he was rolling with Harbaugh and stuff, that dude was buff.
Yeah, he's down.
He was big, he was strong, he was thick, and down, he was a beast.
He's down 10 pounds. Well, they kind of
10. Oh, come on! It's got to be more than that.
Well, that's what I'm hearing. I heard he's at 215. He's got about 10 pounds to go. So.
And I'd also like to add, you guys need to fire Bulky, dude, because he hasn't done anything for your team. That's why Harbaugh left, because all those drafts from 11, 12. When did Harbaugh leave? In 13? Season 13?
14.
14?
Into 14.
Yeah. 11, 12, 13. He had 4. You had a lot of picks.
Yeah.
But at least 3 to 4 of them every year was a bust.
I know. That's a hot subject for a whole nother time, my friend.
So we'll see you again at the Toaster, and it'll be the same result, though. You guys get waxed.
We'll see about that. Yeah. Thank you, Cattle Dog. Thank you, Rio. I'll see y'all online as I always do. I'm nervous, okay? Still nervous. I believe Rex Ryan has got them dudes on PEDs, man. Come on, man. How come Buffalo started the season out, they was okay, but they wasn't anything special? Now all of a sudden nobody can do a damn thing with them? That doesn't make any sense. Wouldn't it be something if we could have somebody maybe make a phone call and have a couple of Cardinals called in? It'd be dirty, but all is fair in love, war, and football. Do not want to lose this game, man. I still got my dream of 10-6 and still alive. I ain't gonna give it up. I'm serious, I'm not laughing. We're gonna do this. And this week, I'm gonna be in your place at your, I'm sorry, I'll be in your face at your place. See, I'm all worked up, man, because I'm worried about this game already. Look for me to be crazy this Sunday, man. I'm telling you, because I ain't gonna be able to handle this game. I just know it. I want to win again. We haven't won since week 1. I'm sick of this. Forgot I'm a grown man. I gotta straighten up. I'm all right. Anyway, we shall meet Sunday for this game. Afterward, we will be. What did I say about that last week? I'm taking it back. We will meet regardless of the outcome. We will meet right after the game, hang out and talk about the results of this game. You need the Ronbo Sports app in order to participate. I will be putting the links for you to join in the app. That's the Ronbo Sports app. You also need to load to your phone Google Hangouts app so everything comes together for you. So all you got to do is pick up that app and boom, you're in the conversation. I still want to say, I want to say some good things about what we're going to do so bad, but I'm trying to hold back. It didn't help me us last week, so I don't know why I'm holding back. No. I ain't going to say nothing. Let's leave it at that, okay? Because I'm feeling like I might be the jinx, so let's go. Whew, man. Anyway, that'll do for now, and I hope to see you Sunday. As my mouth wants to say it. I'm fighting it. Okay, I'm okay. All right. Please hit like, subscribe, and share. I look forward to seeing you Sunday. Count me up out of here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Niners!